I've been just stuttering since I was 4. It's had a positive and a negative impact on my life.
If he's not the world's worst stutterer, then 27-year-old Eric May comes close. Every new syllable could set off a stuttering spasm.
Negative part.
In my experience, he's one of the most severe stutterers I have ever seen. And I've been in stuttering for 20 years.
Most of us use the left sides of our brains to process speech. But brain studies show stutterers like Eric often use the right side. And something is wrong with the wiring that coordinates their speech muscles.
They used to think it was a psychological problem because it really looks like somebody's nervous and that's where it comes from. But in the last 20 years, they've done a lot of research, and it's turning out to be a physiological problem.
I'm able to help.
There are more male stutterers than female stutterers. It runs in families. So most researchers now consider it something you bring into the world with you. So let me ask you a few questions, okay? You said you wanted to be a professional basketball player. What teams have you played for, Eric?
Well, my first year, I played in...
Eric is now stuck on the letter M. He desperately tries to break the cycle.
I played in... My first year, I played in...
This is now Eric's 4th attempt.
I can't get it out right now. I'm trying to figure it.
Imagine that at a job interview.
He's told me whenever he does go for a job interview, they'll tell him he's very qualified because he's an excellent student and he's a very intelligent young man. But because he cannot communicate, they can't hire him. Hey, Eric, we're going to put this speech easy in your ear now. If you just
Eric's way with words is about to change. Thanks to a little device that plays Eric's voice back into an earpiece.
Okay, now I'm going to just ask you to do some things for me. Do this. 1.
1.
2.
2.
3.
Eric hears his voice with a tiny delay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3,
It's also played back at a slightly different pitch.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The altered sound tricks his brain into thinking he's speaking along with other people.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
It's called the choral effect.
Some of my clients have said it's like a little voice carrying your speech along and a little friend in there helping you. Using that same before each phrase, I want you to read some of this for me, okay?
Future plans for the shuttle include building a space station.
Each time Eric makes a sound, his brain is sidetracked into processing his extra voice.
Columbia, the first we use.
The stuttering cycle is interrupted before it gets started. Lab tests show a remarkable decrease in the number of words that trip Eric out.